Day 4. Day 4.
Day 4. Happy birthday.
Yeah.
Wait, I got my iPad right there.
Oh, right there?
No, you take it out.
We're going to have prayer. I've asked John to lead us in prayer again this morning. And we'll be ready to rock and roll.
We were talking about dogs at the breakfast table this morning. And it reminds me of a story about when Tamara and I were in Branson, Missouri. And we were out there playing a game of Scrabble. And Tamara was winning, of course. And all of a sudden a dog jumps up on the table and takes all of my vowels. So because we're patient and we care about animals, we took the dog to the vet. And after a hefty bill, the vet came out and told us both what the dog was suffering from. And it was irritable bowel syndrome.
Happy birthday, dear Terry. Happy birthday to you.
He's recording it so we can listen to it over and over.
I'm 37 today.
Hi, good morning, good morning.
Sorry,
Hi.
didn't win the lottery, but...
I know, I was expecting torrential rains and storms. Remember they were saying, somebody was predicting the end of the world. I think he was in Times Square. Okay, so today we have a lovely day.
That's a long way.
Yeah, we just went through security for the Statue of Liberty ferry. Now we're getting counted.
Yeah, I know.
Don't move around so you can count.
17, 18, 19, 20.
Fort, built prior to the War of 1812 with the British. And there was somebody by the name of Jenny Lynn, who was introduced by Quincy Barton at the Battery. There's also an immigration center. This used to be an island. About 8 million people came through here, 12 million through Ellis. It's called the Battery because of a battery of cannons sticking out. The British never came through the harbor.
Big step, everyone. Step up. Step up. Good or and red. Step up. Watch the step up. Step up, please. Step up. Watch your step. Big step, everyone. Step up. Step up.
There she is.
Oh, wow.
Look at New York City behind us.
Artists create, things happen that should always be Only 26 to go.
Lost my husband, Uncle Roy. Yeah.
I think it said 195. That part going to the top is yeah, but
300 and something.
well, what I'm saying is,
Yeah.
you would have to put up 3 times more effort from here on up. So you wouldn't be there.
He did the 195, wherever he's at.
There. Oh. It's kind of see more of the statue.
What do you say? He got enough?
Ellis Island.
What?
Statue of Liberty launch.
Trying to think of their names and I forgot it.
Statue of Liberty, Ellis Island are very close together. The statue represents the promise of America. Ellis Island represents the reality. People cross an ocean to come to a country where they didn't necessarily speak the language, and they didn't know until they got here whether they were going to be allowed to stay. So essentially, the purpose of Ellis Island was to make that decision. You stay and you go. How they came to those decisions I'll talk about briefly. When my grandmother came through the harbor and saw the Statue of Liberty, she and many other people fell to their knees and sobbed. Nobody probably did that. Most of you were born here, I can imagine, right? Those people were escaping persecution. like they are doing today. They're killing their kids, they're raping the women. So they were escaping poverty. So the ships were too large to come here. They had to go to Manhattan. Only third-class passengers came here, which was the majority of people. Money always talks. First-class, second-class passengers were examined on the boats for contagious diseases and criminal activity. Third-class passengers were here. When they came in, the first thing they had to do was check these large trunks that they brought with them. That was very upsetting for people. Why? Because in those trunks was everything that connected them to the people they left behind. Okay? Now remember, the statue is, give me your tired, your poor, your huddled masses yearning to breathe free. Those ideals sound very good on the lips, but on the playing field of life they look very different to us. Each wave that comes over gets a piece of the rock and is threatened by the next wave. Different customs, different languages. It'll always be that way. Always. Wealthy countries attract immigrants. People are escaping persecution and poverty. We can't take them all in. Nevertheless, we can fix our immigration system in some way. Okay. So, my grandma used to want to talk to me about Ellis Island when she was a kid, when I was a kid. I wasn't interested. It's called an old person story. But now.
Everything's under control.
Tomorrow night. Yeah. As a matter of fact, when the restaurant you're going to be in tomorrow night All you have to, when you come out of the restaurant, all you do is go around the corner. You walk right up into Times Square, come back to the restaurant where the bus will meet you. I'll tell you all of that tomorrow, not today. See the building coming up on the right that says Amsterdam, New Amsterdam Theater? Just so look left. Look into Times Square. Look left.
Look down there. See, that's wall-to-wall people down there.
Wow. That'd be interesting to walk through here, wouldn't it?
Now the lights that you saw were nothing, because from here you got to be out there to see
Look at all
it.
this stuff.
Your restaurant is actually 1 block to the left.
There's the Hulk and
He's not real. Wow.
no, but
He just
all kinds of critters there.
So we're going to do a little quick peek at Times Square, not too long.
whatever it's called at Christmas. They
Oh, we have-
all the
we actually have
characters
an
that
hour.
have all that the kids
I don't have my microphone, so this building.
Lots of movies have been shot in here. Oh man, they got everything. Snapper. Look at the prawns.
There's a lot of choices of food in it.
Yes, every. Have a good evening.
Attention customers, for your safety and the safety of others, please do not sit on the floor or stairs in Grand Central Terminal. Thank you for your cooperation.
Up and down, up and down. People on the bus go up and down.
This is what happens.
Through the town. Let's see. Move, move. There you go. The Johns on the bus go move, move, move. Move, move, move. Move, move, move. The Johns on the bus go